Get this, Walmart is now closing all of their locations in Portland, Oregon since, the city decided in 2020 that legalizing criminality was the social justice-y thing to do. Guess what, libs? That means no Lori Lightfoot Walmart fedora line for you.
I do not have time for this. I do not have time for you.
I'm Alex Clark, and this is POPlitics, the first and only conservative, exclusively pop culture daily show. Make sure you tap the thumbs up button, are subscribed to this channel, and have that little notification bell turned on so that you know when new episodes drop. I'm absolutely beside myself with Hershey's choosing a man to be the main face of their International Women's Day campaign. I have a good s'mores roast coming. We'll discuss Morgan Wallen's new 36-song album, and not only my review, but what the media is saying about it. Lady Gaga says she wants to live a life of solitude, and several juicy questions you've submitted for me to answer this week with Pop Quiz. Also, please ignore how badly I need to get my roots done. The collagen powder I've been taking every day is making my hair grow so fast, I can't even keep up with it.
Don't believe me, just watch. Hey, hey, hey,
Despite the haters, the seed oil episode of The Spillover with Really Tan Man is absolutely racking in the downloads. If you've already listened, thank you very much. I cannot wait for you to hear this week's episode. Some of you literally just want to live in ignorance, and I guess, that's a personal choice, but that's not the choice for me. Speaking of food, or candy rather, this Hershey's debacle with them choosing a trans person to be a part of their International Women's Day campaign is sending me. The audacity to hire this man who calls himself Faye Johnstone to celebrate feminism and womanhood is such a slap in the face.
My name is Faye Johnstone. I'm the executive director of Wisdom to Action. We can create a world where everyone is able to live in public space as their honest and authentic selves. See the woman changing how we see the future at Hershey's Canada.
It's like Hershey saw the fallout that happened to M&Ms and said, hold my beer. Only a company that hates women would use a man to promote International Women's Day. Guess what, Hershey's? You're the patriarchy.
Chocolate.
Chocolate?
Yeah.
What? What are they selling?
Chocolate.
What?
Susan B. Anthony is rolling over in her grave right now.
You know that you're not actually a
woman. This man from the campaign, who has created a career off of cosplaying a woman, has said that male rapists should be allowed in women's prisons or even just freed. He asked leftist mobs to go after any women opposed to his radical trans agenda. He has stated that parents do not have absolute rights to their children.
There is no way in heck that I'm letting that happen.
By choosing this person to be a part of their campaign, Hershey's is aligning itself with a proud misogynist and arguably a child predator, because normal, stable adults don't wish to distance children from their parents.
I have been touched by your kids, and I'm pretty sure I've touched them.
This man insists that he is standing up for women and girls, but if that's someone's idea of standing up for someone else, I'd hate to see their idea of working against them. The reality is that the only standing up he's doing is when he pees, because trans rights and feminist liberation are antithetical and completely contradictory. The only correct move at this point would be for Hershey's to immediately remove this man from the campaign and apologize profusely to their female customers. The ones who consume chocolate, because we actually have periods every month.
I want to get chocolate wasted.
Okay, who's been listening to Morgan Wallen's new album nonstop?
Who's the best?
Who agrees it has way too many songs?
Me!
Okay, well.
Love that Miranda Lambert is a writer on Thought You Should Know. I think that's such a cute friendship. He made a breakup song about the '98 Atlanta Braves. I mean, that's like as Southern as you can get, I think.
Butter my butt and call me a biscuit.
He did a free concert Friday at Bridgestone Arena in Nashville, and it was the biggest gathering of his fans since January 6th. Pretty incredible.
Hey, my husband. Calm down.
Calm down. I don't need Xanax.
I mean, I have a clip that says like it's a joke, like.
It's a joke.
I love Ain't That Some and Good Girl Gone Missing. Now, the best part is the media, for the most part, can't hide the fact that the album is pretty great. Page 6 wrote that it's damn good, and Pitchfork didn't love it, but they also didn't completely trash it, which says a lot for Pitchfork. You'll have to tell me which songs on the album are your favorites. Lady Gaga says she wants to live a life of solitude. She said, it's really nice to just have time to be alone and be expansive and know that you're enough. I wish I could tell my younger self that. Gosh, this is so me lately.
All I require is to sit in the sun, read my book, alone.
You just have to master the art form of living in that space between alone and lonely. Lonely is where you don't want to be, but alone is ideal.
The gang's all here.
Have a question for me? It can be about anything, and I might answer it on Mondays. Submit them through the link on the POPlitics bio on Instagram. It's time for Pop Quiz. Dakota from Louisiana asked, what are your top 3 ways to be crunchy? Eliminate anything artificial and not grow naturally from the earth from your diet. Only eat sourdough or sprouted grain bread. Implement beef tallow moisturizer into your skincare routine. Julie from Ohio wants to know, on the dating apps, I'm talking to a really great conservative guy. He matches all my expectations, but I'm not attracted to him at all. What do I do? Do I suck it up, keep chatting, and hope the attraction comes later, or do I be honest and set him free? I do think that attraction is important. I also think there's a difference between feeling basically repulsed and thinking just, he isn't that hot, he's okay. If he's okay, I think you should give it a little more of a chance and pray that God will give you the eyes to see him through the Holy Spirit. If you want to throw up thinking about kissing him, then you should probably move on. Holly from Nebraska wrote in, have you read Demois' book? Is it worth a read? I haven't read it yet, but it's on my list of to be read. By the way, I do really want to have her on the spillover, and her people have been in contact with mine. We're just waiting for a good week where there's something just catastrophic, insane in pop culture that we want to have her on to talk about. Many of you have wondered why I haven't talked about the Murdaugh case on the show. I have a simple reason. It's boring. Some people do not discriminate with their true crime. They like boring and they like juicy scenarios. Look, killing family members for life insurance money is boring to me, so I haven't devoted any time to this case. It's too tame. Is that demented? Am I messed up? Yes, but we already knew that. Tell me in the comments which Morgan Wallen songs from the new album are your faves. If you live in Portland, what do you think about Walmart closing all their stores? Do you get your energy from being around people or from being alone? And will you ever buy Hershey's products again? Lots to talk about today. Thumbs up this video, subscribe, make sure you turn on the notification bell. Check out the latest episode of The Spillover if you haven't yet. Also, tickets are now available for YWLS in June. They are the cheapest they will be right now at 50% off with code EARLYBIRD. They will start increasing in price, so don't miss out. Go to tpusa.com/YWLS for more info. We're back tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. It's pop culture without the propaganda, Monday through Thursday. I'm Alex Clark, and this is POPlitics.